Supposed to be freezing up in this hole.
Bro, tell me why the camera looks a lot farther this time, though.
Yeah, last time I was like right here.
Because we zoomed out.
Yeah, I would always
Yeah.
That's good.
Type shit.
Good angle.
Well, let's get it rolling. Let's show our new studio and shit. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the K&F Radio. This is Kev.
This Fernie.
And as you guys can see, I know you guys can see a little bit of a difference, a little bit of an improvement from last time. It's been what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks on the dot.
2 weeks on the dot. Fernando did a lot while I've been gone. I came back to town again, but we ready to get it going again.
Yeah. I've been really excited for Kevin to see this little thing that I finished. Basically we had already painted this part, but only half of it. So we always had to like adjust the camera so like the top wouldn't show and shit. And I feel like that really limited us a lot on how we would position our camera and
It
stuff.
was
But
hard. It was because like it had to be perfect.
it had to be perfect. That way it didn't look goofy on camera. Because we do want to look professional still, at least a little bit. But
Eventually,
we finished it. I finished it maybe like last week, I think, right?
sometime last week you called me to
Sometime last
show.
week. I think it was like a Thursday or something like that. But I'm excited. I bought a new sound mixer because our sound mixer sucks, bro. For some reason, they'll record good for a while and then out of nowhere start like making some weird ass
It's
sounds.
like the breaking up noises, type shit. Like,
Yeah, it's so bad, bro. So we've just been upgrading there. So I upgraded that so we can start having people on. I'm very excited about that. I think that's gonna bring our podcast a little bit to the next level. Actually having people on, people that we find interesting. A lot of good stories to talk about with a lot of good people.
yeah, I think we got a lot of ideas, a lot of people that we want to see come on the episode, just to like talk about themselves, see why we think they're that person that should come up
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
episode.
Why they are the way they are.
Yeah, I think for us it's not just gonna be like anybody's gonna come on for sure. We want a lot of people to come on. We want our friends to come on, but we also want to tell stories,
Yeah.
special stuff that we recognize from people.
Unfortunately, I think I was talking to one of our friends, and they were like, "You need people that have motion." And as fucked up as that might sound, you gotta have a little bit of something to talk about, a little bit something interesting about you. But we know a lot of interesting people. Which one thing that I really like about um us is that we actually talk to interesting people. Good stories to talk about. But how you been?
Life's been how do I say it?
Life's been lifing.
Life's been rushed.
Okay,
2 weeks didn't feel like 2 weeks.
for real? For like 7 days or what?
Yeah, like every day is just like you get a schedule, you get it going
Yeah,
like
yeah,
always, but the tighter the schedule you have, the better. There's days where you're home for an hour. There's days where you're home all day. So
yeah.
depends. Take your days as you will. When you got time to rest, rest. When you don't, that's how
Which
it
one do you
is.
like more?
What day? I don't like being home.
That's one thing I find myself when I'm not home, bro. For some reason, my day's a lot better. Or at least I'm doing something, bro, that I can remember throughout the day.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like at home, I like to chill, and I know that's my place to like chill. I don't have like a office or anything in my home, so like the day I can get an office in my home and actually go into my office and chill,
Yeah.
yeah. But like I have Lambo.
Oh yeah,
So like
bro.
for me, I gotta like take like 10, 15 minutes to actually like lock into my work. But then when Lambo's around, he wants to play.
Yeah,
So every 5, 10 minutes, he's coming up and like trying to play with me.
yeah.
So I get distracted.
That's easy,
Yeah, so I gotta like distance myself from people and shit.
bro. My dog just turned 1 years old today.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to Zeus,
Zeus, big Zeus.
big Zeus, big ass Zeus. But I think having a
Talking
dog now for
talking about Zeus, his ass is outside.
I'm probably crying right now, bro. He does not like being outside by himself,
Left his
especially
ass
if we're
outside.
inside. Nah, but we have to, bro, because if not, he starts fucking up with everything.
He likes coming into the
He
podcast.
likes coming into the pod, and if we don't, he starts crying upstairs. Not a good deal for podcasts. But one thing I noticed about him, bro, in this last year, is slowly but surely he's starting to talk a little bit more. Remember, he wouldn't talk, dude. For some
Yeah.
reason, I thought my dog was like had a little bit of autism or something, bro. He would not bark. He wouldn't do none of that, bro.
It was like what are those the white and blue ones?
The one
The
blue one.
winter dogs. They don't bark. They
Huskies.
just huskies.
They
They just
howl.
howl and like
Yeah,
whine. You know, they don't
yeah.
bark.
He
I
was
like
kind of
that.
like that.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
he
I
wouldn't
got.
really do much, but he's starting to bark a little bit here and there. Like he'll see something. The other day I was walking him. He saw like a squirrel or some shit. He went crazy, bro. And yeah, I've never seen him do that. My dad says that he does that sometimes, bro. Because I started making my family walk him too, bro. One thing I noticed is my sister, even though she wanted a dog, she don't really like care for him like that.
It'd be like that, bro.
I feel like it's because he doesn't give her the attention that she probably wants.
Mm.
He's kind of more like me. He's a guy dog. He likes chilling with me most of the time. But happy birthday, Zeus. Hopefully you live a lot of more. I'm trying to. How old is your dog? 3 years old, right?
Two.
Two.
He's 2 in January.
2 in January. Hell yeah. I was telling Kev, I was like, bro, I hope in like a year or two he's like completely different. My dog.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing how dogs grow up. Like probably you don't see it from like distant dogs because you
Yeah.
don't hang out with them, but with your own dog, you see how they have a personality,
No, they do have a
right?
personality. It's so crazy, bro. One
Mm-hmm.
thing I'm starting to really fuck with, like that I see, my mom is really, really into Zeus right now, bro. She bought him a cookie today for his birthday. She was so excited to open it and give it to him so he can enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
In the morning, me and her were like hugging on him and shit because we both woke up around the same time to go to work. But
Moms love dogs, bro.
yeah,
My mom loves Lambo too.
I
They just
think it's
love him.
like they think it's like a grandchild.
Probably.
My
That's probably
mom,
what it
bro,
is.
that's how my mom sees it. I feel, and she keeps telling me to have a kid and shit. But like, bro, it's so hard to find someone. You
This
don't
is all
want
you gonna get for now.
for now. I was telling her, my dad made a joke the other day, but it was kind of like for real. He was like, "Do you think Zeus is gonna be a dad before you?" For
Damn.
sure, he is. Cause bro, I was just waiting for him to turn one so he could start. I could start beating his
Yeah, I
ass.
think it's after like 10 months, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna start
Damn.
letting him, bro.
I didn't think about it that way, but Lambos too.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
gonna be.
Unfortunately, that's just how life is, bro. I'm not really tripping about it, bro, because we're still kind of young. But probably like in a year or two, I'll start worrying about it. Like, damn, bro, I gotta lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
But
No kids for now.
no kids for now, right? I feel
No.
like bro, I be seeing people at Aldi,
Talk
bro.
about that though. What you think about when do you want to have kids?
Bro,
I
I
want to
told
ask
you, bro,
about
but
that.
by 25, well, look, this is me before.
Keep in mind we're both 23.
We're both 33, right? My plan was always to have kids by like 25, 26. Get married before that. I wanted to do that whole little like the basic shit. You get married first, then you have your kids. But I wanted hella kids, bro. I wanted to pop them bitches out.
But like right away or like over time?
See, this is my thing, bro. I don't want them to be that much age gap, bro, because you have to realize, bro, I come from a childhood where it was just me for 11 years, bro. Me and my sister are 11 years apart.
11?
11
That's
years,
a
bro.
lot.
That's a decade, bro.
Me and my sister are 7.
7, that's a little bit more doable. You
Mhm.
could like relate a little bit more. I started realizing me and her like we relate a little bit more. Started finding more stuff, but when she was younger, it was really hard for me to bond with her. So I don't want my kids to go through that shit. That's why I always wanted them to go back to back to back to back.
I get
But
that.
this guy just told me today that he'd take like a 2 year gap. I started thinking, I was like, bro, that's smart. Just take a
Mhm.
little 2 year gap and then pop two more out.
Just pop them out.
Bro, I'm trying to pop them out, bro. Want them to come out like clones, bro.
Mm.
Hella babies coming out.
Bro, I think for me it would be so cool seeing how different they are.
Yeah, that's the dopest part.
Mhm.
Seeing how different they are and how they all came from one person though,
Cuz
but they
like
all have their different
me and my brother
personalities.
are very different.
Very different.
You know, so it's kind of like see which kid comes out which way or like what one does, one doesn't do. It's gonna
That's
be
dope
crazy to
though.
look. Yeah,
That's fucking dope. I'm telling you, bro. I see people at Aldi, bro, where they got their kids and shit. Like today, there was the lady with two of her kids, bro, and one of them like kept trying to like touch the buttons on the card machine. She'd be like, "Stop! Don't do it!" And then he'd look at me, start laughing, and then he'd do it again. I'd be like, "Yo, dude, you just trying to get in trouble, bro."
exactly, bro. Them
I feel like I
troublemakers.
can't wait for that though. Like to have to deal with that shit. I feel like
Yeah,
that shit's funny though. I hope and pray that God gives me really funny kids, bro.
they gotta be funny, bro.
Bro, I like to have like fun, bro. I like to laugh a lot. If my kid's funny, bro, that's like a win, bro, for me in
You
my
get to hang
books.
out, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hang out with him
Just
and
hanging
shit.
out.
Show him what's up. Be like, hey, bro, you gotta be funny. That's how you get girls. Dumbass. That's what they say though. If you make them giggle, you can make it jiggle. Kid.
Shit, if they're ugly, they want to make some jokes.
Yeah, for real, no
Give
cap.
some dad jokes.
But what do you think though? When do you want to have kids by?
Wait, you didn't tell me an age though.
I said 25.
25?
25, 26. But I don't know about anymore.
Okay, well, like,
Now that I'm looking at it, I'll probably have kids by like 30, bro. Not
okay.
gonna lie. It's just gonna take
That's
me a
fair.
while to find the right person. Type
Yeah,
shit.
that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think on my side, I'm 23 right now. I think we can make shit happen within 5 years. I could say about 30, 32. I don't want to have kids.
That's a good age.
That's like giving myself some time though, you know?
You know what it is for me though? I don't want to be one of those old ass dads
Mm.
with the young ass kid, bro. You ever see those? Like,
But what would be old though? Like I think 30 is okay.
I feel like once you start getting to like 38,
Cause look,
39.
like when your son is gonna be 10, you're gonna be what 40.
Mm-hmm.
That's still not old. I mean, it depends how you take care of yourself, you know.
Yeah, it really does.
By the time they're 20, which is already like they already lived most of their childhood, you know.
50.
You're 50. That's not old, bro.
Don't think that's old?
It's not old. My parents are just about to be 50.
My mom just turned 50.
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
I'm
It's not
23 years
old.
old. That's not that old.
Exactly.
I guess you're right. Maybe like 27 is a good age. My mom had me when she was 27.
Yeah. But I also don't want to be like. Well, I also heard the saying like you're never gonna have like your child at the perfect time.
You
You
just have
know,
it.
it's
It's
never
always
gonna
gonna
be
be
perfect
perfect.
timing.
Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, whenever it comes out, comes out.
No, you're right. I
I
feel
just hope
like
it's not like anytime soon.
right. You know what it is? I just want to be financially stable, bro. I don't want to
Yeah.
bring a kid into this world and I not be able to take care of the
If
kid.
I'm confident that I can take care of another kid, like that's when okay. If it
Yeah,
happens, it happens. You know.
yeah. No, you're right.
You gotta be able to set them up, not like spoil them, cause like you
Yeah,
can't spoil them too much. But
bro. I saw a quote last time. It hit me hard, bro. It was like, once your dad is dead, bro, it's like that's the last person that wanted you to be better than them. You ever get that feeling that your dad wants you to be better than him?
oh, for sure,
Right.
yeah.
That's
My
I
my
feel like
dad
that's
my
your
dad
job
like
as a dad.
that's the reason why they want us to like finish school. As much as we know, we might not use our degrees or like how to say it, we don't really want an office job.
Yeah.
They want that for us because
They don't
they
want us
don't
to
want us
work.
to be like working at a factory, like
Yeah.
9 to 5 all our
Having
lives.
to wake up so
If it
early.
means waking up early, but just being in the AC on the computer, that's fine by them because like
That's
they've always
something
had
better
to
than
just
them.
hustle for it.
Yeah, no, you're
So
right.
if our pay is better, like they'll be happy, satisfied. But not to sound disrespectful, but nah, fuck that, bro. We won't make it bigger than what they think. Like
Yeah,
it's got to
no,
be more than that. Because if we just like, oh, okay, they want us to get like a decent job where they know we're gonna pay good, but it's like, why not double it? Why not like try to like go beyond that? You know?
yeah. One thing I've always appreciated about my parents is they always kind of let me really dream big. They never
Yeah.
really closed me into like, oh, you should really go through this. Like, as soon as we brought up this podcast, go for it, dude. If you guys, because I've always told them my dreams of what I wanted to do in my life. You're not gonna do that in the office job, unfortunately.
Nah,
You don't
bro.
make enough money,
That's
and
just to
it's not
survive.
to say that we're money hungry or nothing like that. We just you look around and you see all these people, and what do they have in common? Like the people we want to be, not want to be like, but we aspire to like accomplish what they do. They all got money. They all got some type of success, and I feel like us having it would, how do you say it? Not make life easier, 'cause, bro. I feel like my life's pretty easy compared to other people when you look into it.
Oh, bro, we got life good compared to
Good
others.
as fuck,
For
bro.
sure.
Like we get to do whatever we want, basically, bro. We the how do you say it? The world is ours
Mhm.
to go and look for whatever the fuck we want to do. So, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You was going somewhere.
I was going somewhere with it, but I forgot. Nah, I think I was just gonna say that with money, I feel like we could accomplish a lot of what we wanted, and that's what we've always talked about is our
Mhm.
goals and shit. Which is crazy, bro, because you find someone that kind of has the same goals as you, and if you kind of have each other to like push each other to keep going and going and going, dude,
So
I feel like that's essential in life.
yeah, I think that's where we getting like little spark where we wanted to get started, and like we have the same goals. We have a lot of different ideas though.
Yeah,
and have a lot of different interests. You know, we do different things.
it's
But at the
cool
end of
though.
the day, it's like we have our own shit going on, but then we also want to do the same thing, which
Yeah,
is kind of like what also like pushes us to do what we do together. But at the end of the day, we want to do the same thing. We want to accomplish the same thing. So
we just have different interests. But the thing I like about us, bro, is that we kind of like support whatever it is, bro. Like
yeah,
my bro will post fucking steak videos and shit, or anything on TikTok. Repost that shit. That's my bro. Why would I not
sure,
repost that shit? My friend Isaac, he does the same thing. Posts whatever the fuck he gets his hands on. I'll repost it. Cause I
yeah,
feel like when you have people like backing you up, you feel good, bro. Inside you, you're like, damn, bro. People actually want me to succeed.
yeah, bro. And it's like when you both are doing it, you know.
Yeah.
It's like say Isaac, you know, you see him working, you see him cutting hair, you see him like selling candy, like you know, and then he sees you over here doing your thing with the videos and stuff. Like you see both of you are trying to do something.
And
That's cool to see.
sometimes there's people like him where they'll like say one thing, get you, bro. Last time he was like, I was telling him about the mixer. Like before I even bought it, I was telling him, I was like, bro, I saw this mixer, bro. I really want to get it and shit. Bro, just get it, bro. Don't talk about it, bro. Be about it, bro. Just fucking get it. I was like,
That's Isaac, bro.
yo, bro. I was like, bro, this guy's right. I'm a mama. I gotta just do it. Fucking pull the trigger. It's gonna be something that we use though. I feel like wasting money on stuff that investing into our like stuff.
Mhm.
It's only gonna help our stuff.
Sure. And we're keeping the stuff that we used for the first time. This
This mixer's
dumbass
gonna
mixer,
be
bro.
framed. I
We
swear to
gonna
God.
frame it though.
Even though it's a piece of shit, don't get it wrong. That shit sucks. But it's
it,
our first one, bro.
yeah, it got us through our first 10 episodes, which was it was our goal. Not gonna lie, we got
Bro,
to our first 10 episodes barely, but
because you saw one thing right where you were like, a lot of podcasts don't make it past the
I
first
forget
10.
what the percentage was, but like I'm gonna say like 80% of the podcasts don't make it past 10 episodes.
Yeah,
Which I was like, bro, first we make it to the first 10, and then from there we'll find out where we're at. Ten
yeah,
episodes is like a lot of reps, you know.
yeah. It's a lot of reps.
So like when you think about it, that's like hours of like, trying to perfect your craft.
Yeah,
So
and that's what we've
10,
been doing, trying to
10 to
protect
20
it.
to 40 to 50.
Yeah.
The Another podcast that we watched, I put him on a little bit. They come out with one like 12 hours ago,
Mm,
and it has no, it's been like almost a day, 3K, 5K views,
mm,
But I think that's a slow start. But they post once a week and shit, so it's like maybe we can get like some inspiration or just like see how they structure their shit,
mm-hmm.
which is kind of cool. Just see like they kind of live our lives, you
The
know?
ones we want to do.
Yeah, in a way, they're getting where they want to get, but they have a whole different like genre,
Mm?
That's where we mix in what we want to do and stuff like that.
I feel like they lay out a little bit of a blueprint of stuff that we want to do as well. We want to talk
Yeah, you can
stories
say
and stuff.
blueprint, bro. I like that word for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that's good though. Like you see what people are doing good that you enjoy, and then you not steal from it, but you could like get inspired by it and kind of
Yeah, like they do completely different stuff.
yeah, way completely different stuff. But
Their
they
podcast is like based off like scary stuff for half
yep
of their whole episode. So we always talk about what we can do. Like maybe half of it we just talk to you guys, and the other half we like talk about
the
stuff
story
that we like that we want to talk about.
yeah
So it's just like getting ideas, grabbing it, and putting our stuff into it.
you know I feel like that's a really good podcast if you guys want to watch like little stories and stuff.
Hmm.
They're really good, even though they're not known and stuff. I feel like if you have I don't know, bro, it's because those guys are enjoyable to listen to for some reason. I don't know what it is, but like that you could listen to them and not
Yeah,
get like turned off by it.
yeah, for sure. I think a lot of it is their storytelling.
You think so?
Yeah, they know how to talk. They're in their 169th episode.
That's a lot, bro. That's a
That's a
lot of
lot.
reps.
That's a lot,
Imagine when we get to Hundo.
bro. Triple digits is crazy.
Yeah, we were just talking about triple digits today. We want to have triple digits subscribers.
Yeah, I think that's our next goal.
Yeah, we have a lot of little goals that we want to mark off, but I feel like those little goals eventually are gonna lead up to like get to the big goal,
Hmm.
which is what we want, right?
Yeah, baby steps for
It's
sure.
baby steps, bro. I feel like a podcast doesn't unless you're like somebody already known before. It takes a little bit for a podcast to get going and stuff,
Yeah,
but you have to keep going. You just gotta keep posting and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get known by a podcast. You
Yeah,
know.
it's hard unless you post on TikTok a lot, which is what we've been doing.
Yeah, we'll do what we can.
Bro, it's so dope. When people come up to me and talk to me about the podcast, just seeing it on TikTok. I was talking to Isaac's brother last time. That's another hustler, bro. The one thing about them, bro, is they all hustle, bro. They all hustlers, bro. That guy has his own body shop. Not a body shop, cause I don't think they pay him, but like detailing and shit like that.
Tinting too, right? They
The
tint and
Auto
they.
Co. If you ever need your tinting or wash your car, hit them up. Flawless jobs, flawless. But that's another hustler, bro. And when a hustler respects another hustler, it's a dope thing.
Oh, for sure, bro. We got a lot of people like that in Goshen. I feel like, I mean, it's probably just us growing up and we see it more, but a lot of people that we know or know of, they're starting to like open up their businesses and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I like that. That's how Goshen is. That's just Goshen's very like secluded, you know. People
Yeah,
do their own thing. They're
they
there.
do their own thing. But one thing I like about it is that they support each other.
Hmm.
I like that about Goshen, bro. Goshen's very united.
Bro, and if somebody's in the wrong, they're gonna tear them up here, bro. I am
Yeah.
not playing, bro. Did you hear
Nah,
about what happened?
nah,
You
no.
ain't getting to some Goshen beef?
Let me hear it.
Let me take a sip real quick.
I swear some beef. I didn't even know about this. I
Bro,
live here. You don't even live here. What's going on?
you know the Tropicana right by Linway?
Yes.
So like that's
Okay.
all over Facebook,
I
bro.
think
Like
I heard about
Goshen
this.
people were posting it, bro. Like the main post had probably like over 200 shares.
Okay.
It was about the lady or something from Tropicana. There was a kid that has his own like smaller brand selling like candy, and he was selling waters that day.
I didn't hear about this.
And they reported him, and then about like the health issues, right?
Something. They just reported
Yeah,
them.
that he didn't have no permit. So the cops pull up and like they make him like throw the waters away and stuff like that. And he's like, "Oh well, who called?" So oh, it was the lady from the Tropicana. Like
Which is crazy. Like, do cops, are they allowed to do that? To say who gave the call? I thought the calls were
I don't
anonymous.
know, maybe, or if not, maybe they heard somehow, you know.
Bro, crazy, right?
But I know they found out. So like, I guess I don't know if they went to go confront her or not, but they
They
made like
did.
a whole ass post and stuff, and like they called her out. They posted pictures of her, the Tropicana, and then like other
Um,
people that have worked there, they started commenting like, "Oh
bro,
yeah, she would do
yeah.
this," and like, "Oh yeah, she's also reported us before because of this and this," and like, bro, just everybody started like coming up
Getting
on the
on them.
comments and shit, and people were like, "Yeah, never, never eating there again," blah blah.
Damn, that's crazy. Because I haven't gone back.
I've only gone there like once or twice, bro,
Yeah.
but
Bro, I don't know
I mean, I'm
why.
not gonna hate.
I'm not going to hate either.
It's
Fuck that.
everyone's business is they do what they gotta do, but
Yeah.
when it comes to that stuff and you're trying to tear other smaller businesses down, like don't do that. You know, that was you
Because you
at
were small
first.
too
Yeah, you
at
were
one
there at
point.
first. So let them start up the way they want, even if they're competition. It's just gonna bring in more eyes, more people to want to eat. You know.
Yeah.
So I think that's why everybody got triggered. You know.
Yeah. I feel like that's dope that a lot of people were like defending the little guy.
Oh, they stood up for him,
Those,
bro.
yeah, they were like, yo, that is fucked up. Like, why are you doing that? Especially
Hmm.
since it's like Mexican on Mexican.
Yeah,
Kind of like, come on, bro. We trying to do the same thing. We trying to hustle and shit.
exactly,
And which
bro.
is crazy about the Tropicana people, actually, bro. I see them. I used to see them a lot in the morning because they would go to Aldi and stock up on a bunch of shit.
Mm,
Once you start working like at a grocery store like that, like I've been working at, you start seeing restaurants pull up, and you're like, damn, bro, you guys shop here. Basically,
yeah,
I'm paying you to get what I could just buy here at Aldi, probably cheaper and stuff. Like Chinese buffet guy, bro. He came in
they do that,
today,
right?
bro. He came in today, spent like $200.
Yummy Bowl does that. They're
Yeah.
right beside each other, so
Oh
it's the same
yeah, they
thing.
are
Yeah.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, that Chinese dude goes there a lot, buys a lot
Yeah.
of shit. Bro, we used to actually have to. I don't. My boss ain't racist. I'm gonna start there. My boss is not racist, bro. But I don't know why, but he had an inclination that they would sneak some shit through because sometimes our inventory would be low on the stuff that they would grab, like the pizzas and all the stuff that they grab. So he would like make us have to tell them because we have self checkout now. We'd we'd have to go tell them like, hey, you're not allowed to go through self checkout. You have to go through like the people so they can
Mm.
scan your stuff. And at first, I felt like they did get offended. They were kind of like, why, like, why do I have to do? And eventually, they kind of understood like, oh, it's probably because you get a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
sometimes people do like. Unfortunately, people steal, bro. It's just part of life.
Yeah, one rotten apple ruins it for the rest.
Yeah, bro.
That's it.
Bro, we've seen people where they like that ass will like go to the self checkout, scan like two or three things, and get like a stupid amount of stuff and just walk out.
For real? Plain sight, just like
And
that.
bro, and you think that you don't like people don't give a fuck like this it's gonna pass. Bro, I don't know how, bro. From the moment you step foot in front of that thing, it's recording you, bro.
Mm-hmm. I see there's cameras from every angle, top and bottom.
Yeah. So in the office, after if you do that, your picture's up. It's on the board. You see this guy, don't make sure he's not allowed to buy or purchase anything.
Damn.
Your photo goes up, bro. It's like that as they take it serious. I remember at Walmart. Remember when Tara would walk in with a cop,
Yeah.
and you would just know like, oh fuck, they got a shoplifter.
Somebody caught him.
And at Walmart, bro, they take that shit hella serious, bro. I can only imagine like at a like bigger store, they probably
Target,
do.
they do too.
Do they?
I remember one time I was walking out and the security guy goes up to the HR and they're like, "Hey, look at this picture. This kid took this and this." He's like, "They're like, oh, this kid's so young. Like, why would he do that? Blah blah. Blah," you know.
Yeah.
So they do be catching people.
Bro, I don't know if you've seen. There's like a video of some like I think she's Indian. She's from that type of that side of the world. She's like at Target, and she's like walking. She's like going out with her cart, nothing scanned and shit. And the guy comes and he like stops her and he like brings her in, calls the cops, everything, because she had been there for like a couple hours, just walking around the store. So like they kind of knew what she was doing and shit. Dude, the cops like you see the body cam footage of like the cops and they're telling her like, "Oh, you were trying to steal," and she would be like, "No, I'm not trying to steal. I'm not trying to do that." She's like, "Let me just pay. Let me just pay. I can pay for it." They're like, "No, we're
Bro,
past
I think
that."
I remember that. It was like a cop video. They were explaining everything, right?
Yeah, they were trying to, dude. And the lady in the video from the cop, because there was a girl one, she was getting so annoyed with that lady because she kept saying like, "Let me just pay for it. Let me
Like,
just
no,
pay
you
for
had
it.
your chance.
You had your chance." I was like,
It's
"Damn."
like, no, but I can pay now.
I could pay now. I could pay now. No, no, hey, no, I'm not trying to make fun, but that's just it was funny as hell, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? There's people like that.
Yeah,
Like they
bro.
know they fucked up. Like she knew she fucked up. You can't walk outside with the cart full of stuff, bro.
I
What are
wonder
you
what
doing?
mindset they got going in though. Walk in, walk out, walk in, walk out. Ah,
I don't know, bro. I've never been inclined to steal, bro. I don't know. Hopefully, I think that's good. With my parents, bro. I never really needed nothing like that to like steal. I
yeah.
remember one time, bro. One of the craziest things about stealing. My cousin, bro. We like went to the Mexican store and we went to my grandpa's pool right after because we are gonna go swim. This motherfucker pulls out of his pants a whole fucking soda.
The fuck, 2 liter?
Nah, like the little ones that you
Like the
drink and
16
shit.
ounces
Yeah, like
or
the
the small
Mexican
ones?
drink ones. We're like, what the fuck, bro? He's like, I stole it. And we're like, what the fuck? Why would you steal that, bro? I remember we snitched on him, like, yo, he stole this and
Nah,
stuff.
bro. People love stealing. They get a
They
little
get a
rush
little
out of it.
rush out of it, bro. I remember, damn, now that I think about it, we would steal. But hopefully, what's it called? When you're not allowed to get in trouble for it. Statutes of limitations gone. Hopefully. But at Walmart, bro, during break, remember? Remember during break?
What break?
Like when you would have your break, you would like get some food from the deli. You go scan it.
And then y'all would rock right to the back.
You would scan one thing and just be
Right
like
to the
beep,
back, right
beep,
to the table, sit down, eat,
beep.
like you paid
Take another
for
30 minutes after.
it.
Bro, people be abusing the
Yeah.
workspace there. You can't do that at Aldi, bro, because there's not that many people. So they kind of notice when you're fucking around and shit. Especially my boss recently, bro. I don't know what the fuck got into him, bro. He goes up to you now. He's like, "Hey, you gotta go faster." He hit me with that shit. I was like, "Bro, it's fucking 6, bro. Like, let me chill, bro. Like, I just got here, bro. I only have one pallet, anyways. Like,
Bro, I
nigga."
would hate that. I don't know how I would react to like my boss telling me, "Yo, you're going too slow," knowing I'm like going at the pace that I always go.
Knowing that I'm gonna get this done
Hmm.
regardless about whatever time it is,
Yeah,
because I just speed up whenever I need to.
yeah, I
Bro, and
got
it's in
unlucky.
the morning, bro. And the only reason he's like that is because other people miss. Like,
Hmm.
bro, don't take that shit out on me, bro. And one thing I like about my job, we have some fucked up people. I realized about all these. We were talking about this the other day. When you're older and shit, and you have to end up being at a grocery store. I don't know if everybody, but from my experience of like seeing people, there's something fucked up with them. Like there's one something in their life is fucked up that
Yeah,
made them have to. End up working at a grocery store
Most of the
again.
time. I'll tell you a story about one story after.
Yep. But we have some people that are actually really cool. Like this one guy, TJ, fucked up story. Like, he has a fucked up life. But out of that, he became like a pretty decent person.
Yeah.
He's the only guy that will stand up to him. Everyone, like even myself, bro, I kind of don't like. If he says something, like he told me to hurry up, I was just like, yeah, sure. TJ would tell him, nah, I'm not gonna hurry up, and if you want, I could leave. He'll do that type of shit. I seen it, bro. I'm like, what the
Mm.
fuck? He don't give a fuck, bro. And they've gotten into it before. But he tells me he's like, I don't. Have you ever watched Scarface?
Yeah.
Where he's like, I don't bust my word or my balls for nobody. He kind of used that line, but a little differently. He's basically saying like, I'm not gonna back down to you, even if you're my boss and shit. And I feel like Wayne, after that, he did kind of have more respect for him. Like he doesn't talk to him like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like one of these days I might have to show him what's up.
Stand your ground.
Stand my ground, and be like, hey, bro, it's fucking 6, bro. Chill out. We just got 30 minutes. We've been working for 30 minutes, bro. I'm gonna work, bro. Don't worry about it.
Do you want me to stay at work today or not? That
Yeah.
shit.
Bro, especially since I never miss, bro. One thing he likes about me is I never miss. Unless I like go out, fuck. I've had a call off sometimes, no cap.
The crudas.
Nah, just because we were gonna be in like last time we were gonna stay in
Mm.
Chicago, bro. So like I couldn't come back. And I remember telling him like, "Oh, I have a fever," and then like the next day he told me like, "How was your fever?" Like he kind of knew like, yeah, this guy did
How
have
was
a
your
fever.
fever? That's pretty great.
And,
A
I was like, "Yeah, a lot of resting, no cat. I rested a lot, but
lot
he's
of rest
funny."
in Chicago.
But what were we gonna say though?
I
A
wasn't going
good
nowhere.
story
Oh,
about
story.
someone.
Oh yeah, Target. I forget his name. I'll remember his name at some point, but he was in the army. I forget what branch or whatever. But um, the only reason he's still working at Target is like he got everything paid off. You know, he got injured in the army,
Hmm.
so he's got a lot of stuff paid off. He's got a lot of benefits,
Hmm.
and he has second wife. Like he's been married before. He's been
Oh,
divorced.
okay, okay,
But
okay.
it's his second wife. They have a house and shit with like a lot of acres. But he says the only reason he goes to work is to not be bored like at home.
Damn,
Just
bro.
like to talk to people.
That's crazy, bro. Cause my boss is literally the same, bro.
Yeah?
But he's been married 3 times.
Okay.
But literally, like the way everyone talks about him, he has bread.
Mm,
When he goes on vacation, he goes for a week or two.
yeah.
Bro has some bread, and it's just him and his wife. Like his kids all like live, like not even in Indiana anymore. And he literally can't stop going to work. Like on his off days, he'll go in and shit. He's like, I can't be at home. Like he's kind of an alcoholic. I heard
Okay.
he kind of drinks a lot. And bro, today he was just telling me because there was fog out in the morning. Did you see how bad
Yeah,
the
that's
fog was?
bad. Yeah.
I was like, "What'd you do?" Because I've seen him go outside and rip his vape. He'll like not vape though. It's not like a nick. It's like the actual vape ones.
The big
You
ass
remember like
boxes?
those ones that the big ass boxes and
Yeah.
shit. What are those called? Those are just vapes, right?
I think they're vapes, yeah.
But they're the big ones that it's just like a card, like the cartridges.
Those that make some big ass clouds, right?
Yeah, the ones that people use for that type of stuff. But he goes and rips it. I made a joke like, "Oh, you probably smoke too much outside," and I don't know why, but in his head, he automatically thought weed. And
Mm.
he was like, "I don't smoke weed. I eat gummies." I was like, "Bro, there was a customer right there, bro." I was like, "What
Oh my
the
god.
fuck?" But one thing about him, he don't
Full
give a
full
fuck.
uniform?
Fuck yeah, you can't be there without a uniform on.
Damn.
They don't really like. I don't know. They're
It's
really
just a
strict
shirt
about
though,
that.
right? Or like for them it's something
Sweater.
else.
Oh, they
Mm.
have a polo.
Okay.
Managers have polos and shit. That's how you know they're managers and shit. He's kind of wild, bro. I've seen him like argue in front of customers, like over customers and shit. Like, he'll argue with people and stuff. He doesn't. He's not scared to like use his power. One thing I noticed about him, like he got some lady banned last time because she was being a dick.
Yeah.
She called him a Republican. He didn't like that. He's like, I don't know how many times I have to act. He's like, I know I look like a Republican. He looks like a Republican, but he's always told me he's a realist. Well, I'm gonna steal that from him one day, bro. When I told him about that, because when the Trump shit was going down, one thing I like about him, bro, you can kind of talk to him about anything. He's got opinions about it.
Mhm.
We were talking about that, and he's like, I don't go for any political party. He's like, I don't like that. I'm a realist. I'm gonna go with the best option. Kind of took that in my head. I'm like, yo, that's. Pretty smart, bro.
Yeah,
So
I
that way
agree.
you're not tied down. He doesn't like being tied down to anything, bro. That's why he said he got divorced.
So he's had 3 wives.
This last one, I guess, hit the jackpot though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. But he be telling me that sometimes he like today actually, bro. He was telling me like before I take your spot, I have to go call my wife. I was like, why do you have to go call your wife? I don't want to argue with her when I get home. I was like, sweet. He's like, yeah, 'cause then I'm not gonna enjoy my time there. I guess they'd be arguing, but he always talks good about like the good times,
Mhm.
bro. For him, his good time is like when they chill and they drink Crown Royale. You know those
Crown Royale.
with some lemonade.
Right.
That's his like happy place, bro. He told me one time he took vacation. That's all he did. Was
Every
just
day
chill at
they
home.
drink type.
Yeah, he would just chill with his wife and drink and shit. Some people that's what they find happiness in, bro.
Yeah.
They don't
You.
all. I feel like it's so weird, bro. Cause like I aspire for a lot. Like I want the world, bro. That's what I want. Some people don't. Some people are okay with just living normal lives and shit. That's kind of scary to me,
But I
though.
think sometimes it's because they never had that. You know,
What you mean?
like they were never able to like just sit down and relax. They've always constantly been like running away from something.
Mm,
So maybe they finally got like, oh, I'm in peace. I'm okay where I'm at. They're scared to like leave that area.
some
So
people
they
just
just
want
they
peace.
just stay satisfied in peace, which is nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Everybody live their life how they
My
want.
mom, and my dad, that's basically what they do. Just love
And I
peace.
mean, it's okay. Some people just want to live their peaceful life, do their own thing, not bother anybody.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I
I
wonder if
understand
one
that.
day we'll look back and like, obviously, we're trying to get into this podcast. Comes with fame. Sometimes it doesn't. Will we look back and be like, damn, I wish I had my private life again? Stuff you
I
sacrifice,
can
bro.
see that. Yeah, for sure. And I do think about that, bro. Like, cause usually like on social media, I don't post very much. I keep my life kind of private.
Yeah.
But again, we're over here trying to do our podcast. Like
So it's
that
kind of
that
like in the
that's
public.
it. They're not gonna mix well. It's
Nah.
not. So it's like I gotta pick or choose. But we know what we want. I know what I want. And if that's gonna sacrifice some of my privacy, I'll have to learn what needs to stay private, what doesn't, and what can be known.
Yeah, I feel like you got a pretty good idea of it. Like you've talked about like not wanting to ever bring your family on,
Hmm.
like ever like film with them. I don't know why. I feel like a little bit more inclined to do that. Maybe just because I feel like I have nothing to hide with my family. You know what I'm saying?
Not trying to say that I have something to
No,
hide
no,
with
not
it.
trying to say that either. I'm just trying
I
to say
think our
like,
parents are just a little bit different. My parents are more like reserved in a way,
yeah, yeah,
and like your parents are a little bit more
out
like
here.
outgoing.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
my parents are like very involved with the church,
Hmm.
so like, and my mom goes live for their thing. So she kind of does a little bit of social media,
Okay.
maybe a little bit, but not really. And she enjoys it. She loves it. Like when Casana would go dancing in the folklorico,
Yeah.
like the Mexican dances and shit, she would like always go live for them and shit. She
For
doesn't
the
mind
for
it.
their page.
She doesn't mind it. She kind
Hmm.
of likes it. I don't know why, but do you feel like sometimes your sister doesn't value your mom as much as she should?
I don't think it's that they don't value them. It's just like I guess like a new generation. They don't know how to show it. We grew up without phones. We grew up like having to interact with people, which most of the time it was our mom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we were able to show more emotion.
Yeah.
They're kind of in their own worlds and stuff.
Bro, we were literally talking about this weekend, bro. Cause we went out to eat, bro, and because my sister wanted to go to 15, she wasn't allowed to go. I don't know why. Do you feel like Mexican parents kind of like they don't let the little sister do whatever she wants to do, just because they're scared?
Yeah, some moms for sure.
Mom, did your mom let Grady go out a lot?
Not a lot. My sister goes out like, but I think it's like the older she gets, she's also going out more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it
Yeah,
depends also the situation, and I think the parents also, if they know who they're hanging out with and stuff, they're a little bit more lenient. You know.
I thought that's what it would be like. If okay, if she's gonna go hang out with her friends, you kind of let her go hang out with her friends.
Hmm.
But they were at a 15, like a bunch of her friends. For some reason, my mom just didn't let her go because she said that she's too young to go to 15 by herself,
How old is
which
she?
I respect. She's 12.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, a
maybe.
little too young.
Again, it depends on the
It
parent and
depends
stuff.
on the
Yeah.
parent, bro. But
Yeah.
I digress. We were gonna go out to eat, And I had already told her like, oh, I'm gonna go out to eat with you guys, cause she likes when I go out to eat with them, cause she's not with just them. She likes
Yeah.
to hang out with me. And I went over there and I was like, yo, we're gonna go. She was still in bed in her soccer stuff. She had a game that day. She's like, I'm not going. What the fuck? Let's go. Why are you not gonna go? My mom didn't let me go till 15, so I'm not gonna go out with you guys. I was like, swear, bro. I was like, it's that deep, bro. We should have got to eat and shit. She didn't go, bro. We talked about it the next day. She didn't go out again. She was in her room the whole fucking day, bro. Me and my dad were telling her, like, yo, that's not a life that you want to just chill out, be in your room. Like, you should go out. She's like, my mom doesn't let me go out. So we kind of got into a little bit with my mom. Just, my mom's a great woman, bro, but she's a very scared woman.
Mhm.
She, like, thinks the worst always for some reason.
Yeah. That's a mom thing though.
Yeah.
You know. Uh, I mean, yeah, I don't blame
Some
her.
moms, though, bro, because I've seen some moms where, like, they don't really, like sometimes I see some of her friends, like, their parents don't really care what they're doing and shit.
But again, bro,
It just comes down to
what would you
parents.
rather have?
A caring mom. That's what I was telling her. I was like, one day you're not gonna have your mom. You're gonna realize how much like that person cared for you. Cause
Yeah.
I'm 23, bro, and I look back at everything. I'm like, bro, my mom's like probably the best person in my life, bro. Probably the one person that loves you unconditionally, no matter what you do.
Exactly, bro. Now imagine like somebody that doesn't have that.
Imagine that. That's fucking sad.
Yeah.
Imagine
Like,
the people that grow up with no parents. Fuck, I can't imagine that shit.
yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, of course they get love from like other like people and stuff, you know.
But it ain't the same.
Yeah, I don't think it's always the same, and like maybe that's just us talking because we've always had our parents, you know. But
Mhm.
we couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine it.
One of the best examples for me, bro, of like a mom that's gonna love you no matter what. I was watching Narcos. I don't know if you ever watched it, the one with Pablo Escobar, the first season.
Yeah.
That guy bombed so many people, killed so many people, bro. Hella people that guy killed. And in the show, his mom is still caring for him, still loves him. Always says that it's not her son. Like people make stories up about her son. She like loved him no matter what.
Yeah.
Even though part of her kind of knew, like, yeah, we have all this money, it's coming from something.
Yeah.
And like, she still loved him no matter what. I think that's a great example. Even though it's not like not ideal. You don't want to love somebody that murders people.
Yeah.
But I
But I
guess
mean, that's
that's
just
just mother
different though,
love.
bro. Yeah, it's mother to son love, you know.
It's different,
Maybe yeah, nobody's gonna know
bro.
really.
Dads will never you get to experience that.
Hmm.
Cause only a mom has a baby inside her. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was telling my dad was telling me he's like women are so crazy, bro. I don't know why he always says that shit. I'm always like, yeah, I guess
I don't
you're right.
like that saying, bro. I don't sound right.
Women are crazy.
Yeah.
Not like in a bad way. I think it's just like the how do I say this? My dad's a very like he wants it his way type of thing. And out of nowhere, my mom started like challenging him a little bit more on like
Mm.
stuff like that, and he's just like automatically goes to that like, oh, she's
You
just
know what they
crazy.
like doing? They like pressing buttons.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about them, they love to
Hmm.
press buttons.
Hey, let me see what happens if I do
If I
this.
do this, or make this little joke, this little comment,
Exactly.
bro, that guy be making hella low comments, bro. Sometimes I'm like, hey, bro, chill, bro. That's my mom, bro.
Yeah, like there
Chill.
you go too far.
Yeah, bro, because women are sensitive at the end of the day. But
What how do they say? Se llevan pero no aguantan.
se lleva pero no se aguantan. And my dad no
Yeah.
se aguanta. My mom, if my mom makes a little comment, uh, World War III. High shit. But switching gears completely, bro.
You gotta switch gears.
I was telling you about the story. We want to tell a little bit of stories, and I just seen this story. Like I seen it a while ago, but I was telling him about it. Of so we're into like all that crazy shit. We just haven't really talked about it, but we're into like the aliens, UFO, all that shit. Like
I like to believe.
I like to believe. One thing about me is I like to believe about it. I like to see the stories that happen, and I get very interested into it. We haven't brought it up, obviously, but I was telling him about the story of this Mexican pilot. I believe his name was Rafael. I think if I remember.
Something like
Um,
that, yes.
do you want me to show you the video?
Yeah, pull it up.
Let me talk about it first, and then I'll show
Yeah.
you.
Give me some brief
So a little
review.
brief. Basically, this guy is like he's been training for a while now to be a pilot. and I think it was gonna be like his first time flying alone or something like that. And like he was just gonna do a routine thing, like something that they like it's pretty basic to do. Obviously it's hard, but like for them it's basic. He kind of like noticed that the weather wasn't the best or some shit like that.
Like cloudy and
It was
shit.
foggy and stuff outside. So then something happens while he's going in the air that he loses consciousness, falls asleep or some shit. Wakes up like in a whole different area where it's not even foggy anymore. It's clear blue sky, blue water. And he realizes that it's like 3 hours away from where he was at. And first, automatically, when you wake up, you're like flying a plane. You're like, "Fuck, I'm still flying. I'm not. I didn't go down. I'm still flying." And then he realizes that stuff is weird, bro. Like, where he's at shouldn't really calculate with how much gas he's wasted. So he starts wondering, like, what the hell's going on and stuff like that. Well, he's had already. There was a Mexican airplane station or whatever they're called, and they start radioing him, start explaining what's going on and stuff. They tell him where to land and stuff. And while they're talking, one of the guys asks him like, "Are you alone and stuff?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm here alone. I was just gonna do a routine flight." He drops, he lands and stuff, and they do a bunch of tests on him. Cause obviously, when you hear like, "Oh, I fell asleep and then I woke up over here,"
That ain't normal, right?
that ain't normal, bro. You start
How you
thinking,
gonna fall asleep driving an airplane?
how do you fall
How?
asleep doing the airplane?
Yeah.
So they start drug testing him, like checking if he's insane, like checking all that stuff. And they determine like, oh, this guy's good. Like he's not on drugs. He's not crazy. He's nothing like that. So they finally take him to a room or some shit, and they explain to him like what really happened. And basically, they were saying that he showed up on their blimp because you know how on, traffic control stuff
Yeah.
they have the little radar and
Yeah.
little blimps pop up. They said that he just popped up out of nowhere
Like
and
you're
that he was
getting
just
like
doing
stroke.
circles. He was just doing circles and shit,
Doing donuts type.
doing donuts around the airport, like going around it and shit.
Like in the middle of the ocean where
Yeah,
he woke up.
yeah, where he woke up. And they were telling him like they contacted him like, hey, what are you doing here? Like this isn't your like airspace. Like you shouldn't be over here and stuff. Well, they started telling him this stuff that was going on, and they said that they contacted him, right, and that he was talking to them, but he doesn't like he wasn't aware.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like in the conversation, he tells the people that he's in uh someone from another world, basically, that was using him as a way to communicate with the humans. And they start telling him like a bunch of stuff that we're doing wrong, like nuclear bombs, all this stuff. And he just wakes up out of nowhere, bro. And that's like when he comes back to consciousness, and that's why they ask him like, "Are you there alone?" Because they were like, because he
He like
doesn't know that he was doing that.
yeah.
They kind of
He
become
started
aware.
talking different or what?
Yeah, like his voice got different.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they realized like, oh, he's kind of like snapped out of it.
Yeah.
Like they like, oh, this is Raphael. It wasn't who it was before. So then, yeah, that shit whole thing happened, bro.
But did.
But it was kind of like kept under wraps. Like it wasn't out here for some reason. Like some people
Mm-hmm.
had heard about it, but some people started investigating it. And dude, it's the funniest shit, bro. It was in a library in Mexico.
It was in the library.
It was in a library.
What was like the
The
record?
actual records of like the whole event of everything that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly it checks out. It's real and stuff.
But I want to know like whatever like the guy said when he was possessed or
Bro,
whatever.
it's watch this video, bro.
Did they actually say what supposedly he said to them?
Yeah, they say a little bit of what he actually said.
All right, bro.
The lost story of a pilot.
It's a crazy story. This Mexican pilot was flying. In the middle of his flying, he fell asleep and he woke up and he was over the ocean. What they're saying, and there's a recording of this, is that this guy went into a trance and was channeling some alien intelligence that was explaining through this guy's voice the human race is the only intelligent race in the universe that still uses war, and that they have to stop doing this or that someone's going to step in. He is speaking, but he does not know. The equipment is too primitive. This is the only way to convey. We use it as a microphone. No matter who we are or where we come from, it is enough for you to know that we are beings of this universe where you belong. Our planet is many light years away, but we are physically equal. I repeat that all races in the universe are physically equal. You are not alone in the universe, and there are other races that are far away from you, and we are watching you.
This story of really a pilot getting channeled by UFO. References to it, and we tried to find the source material for it, but we couldn't. Like we literally looked, we couldn't find it. It's a story out of Mexico, and so we finally had our Spanish language researcher track down this library in Mexico that had a copy of this story. There was a very unique recording and transcript, and it's being stored like locally at this library in Mexico. And so the way to access this story is you can't just like contact the library. You have to write them a letter to get access to this story.
To hear a story?
To just read the transcript.
To read a transcript.
In the story. It's the story without the transcript, not really a good story. You need the transcript, you'll see. So we followed their steps, we contact the library, and we get access to the story, and they're like very weary of what we're gonna do with it, but they're like, okay, be careful with this one. Right? Because it's like a sensitive story for Mexico.
Okay.
So that's the setup. So
this is, by the way, let's just stop. Great setup.
Great setup.
I mean, I don't know where this is gonna go.
It's good,
but
man.
I'm fucking in, dude. I mean, you set up like a Bond story. Like,
pretty good.
I had to like request access through fucking headquarters to hear a story. Okay.
So in June of 1976, there's this 23-year-old kid named Rafael Perez, and he's training to be a pilot. And he's flying, and it was recorded. And I'm going to read to you the first thing.
Bro.
How much information can you get from something like
for an
alien in an hour?
Bro, hella, apparently.
That Rafael said to Carlos, the pilot is speaking, but not of his own free will. We are using him as a microphone. Your equipment is too primitive. It is not important who we are or where we come from, only that we are inhabitants of the same universe. For the next 30 to 45 minutes, the voice being projected through Raphael talked about humanity is the only intelligent species in the entire universe that uses warfare and conducts violence on each other, and you are poised for a nuclear holocaust, and you may be exterminated if this continues. And then at about 11:30, Raphael wakes up. No one has any idea how Raphael wound up over the coast, and the Mexican government quickly took this story, buried it, and now you can only access it in this obscure library in Mexico.
Nah,
There's this
fuck that.
23-year-old.
Get that shit out for us, bro. I want to know everything that happened in that 1 hour,
Bro,
bro.
that's
a lot.
crazy. That
It was in Spanish?
the whole
communicating
recording,
with him.
everything is in Spanish. Yeah,
Bro, I gotta find that out. We gotta see what comes up with that, because that's
that sounds like it's a real story, bro. Which is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like something like that actually happened in this world. It's pretty weird, bro. Because
It's coming, bro. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
yeah, but the thing is, bro, we're saying it's coming, but that shit's like a while ago, bro. Like from the 19.
All
Yeah,
that?
this whole story is like
So
way before,
everything's
bro.
just coming out.
It's just barely coming out. People are barely being able to like discover it. It's fucking crazy, bro. That governments could hide shit like that. Like this guy really went through that, and they hid it and had kept it in a fucking library in Mexico, bro.
What if the aliens are somehow trying to reach us, but the government is the one hiding it?
Doesn't let us. I think if that's true, we ain't shit, because there's people out there that are smarter than us to like actually come into our universe and like use people to communicate with us and shit. So clearly they're a little bit more advanced than us.
Oh yeah.
We don't in our head don't say, hey, we should probably listen to these people, you know? We should probably stop doing war.
But again, bro, we can't even reason within ourselves.
Yeah.
So like, say, I'm not gonna bring politics into this, but like, say one party was like, yeah, let's have aliens. The other party's like, nah, let's not have aliens.
No.
And then it's just like, one party's gonna agree with aliens, one's not. It's gonna be war again.
Yep.
We can't agree on anything in this world, bro.
Nah, it's really not. I think I was watching this video. Duncan Trussell, and he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He was talking about the only thing that like is universally kind of like we all agree on is like not having like pedophilia is like the worst thing you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone agrees. Like when you mess with kids and shit, like everyone has like this is a stop where we should.
But look at what the world has come to, bro. Like that's one of the biggest concerns nowadays. The
Pedophilia.
Epstein stuff and all
Fuck,
this
which
kind
is
of
so
stuff, the Diddy
crazy.
stuff. Like
The Diddy stuff, right?
it's like all this kind of stuff is about like
Pedophilia.
yeah, pedophilia, bro. It's like
And it's so prominent. It's like it's kind of disgusting, bro. That like so many people that I'm not gonna say people look up to, but like they're known, bro. Like people that are
just
famous
big figures that are
that for
on the
some
road.
reason just have this nature in them to like do fucked up shit. Like, bro, I can't grasp in my head how some fucking grown man could want a child, bro.
That's sick, man, bro. That's really sick,
It's
man.
fucking sick, bro. And I think, do you ever see the story of Cain Velasquez with his son or why
Yeah.
he's in jail?
Mhm.
It's basically because of that. Some guy fucking molested his kid. He wanted to kill him. I think nobody should die and shit, but if there's somebody that should die, it's probably a pedophile.
Bro, for sure, you're like taking advantage of the weak, bro.
Of the weakest thing that's the weakest and the most precious thing that people hold, which is
Mhm.
children. I think like that's universally accepted. Everybody
Yeah.
accepts that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you, bro.
But Epstein's another crazy case because I don't know if you just seen the government just voted to not release it.
Man.
They just voted on this, bro. And the craziest shit, bro. Supposedly, it's the Republican side that's voting against it.
Yeah, they promised at first
But
that
that's
they
what they
wanted.
fucking promised when they were
Mhm.
running, bro. How are you gonna fucking tell us that you're gonna
Yeah, we'll release
release
them,
this shit?
right? So
And then all of a
casually.
sudden, like everybody's saying, or like even the FBI director, Kash Patel, he comes out, he fucking says that shit's not even real. There's no fucking list. There's no videos. The fuck do you mean? You guys have been telling us for years that there's videos of this guy doing this shit on his island and stuff. Like, there's a reason why people aren't just gonna make this shit up, bro. Like, this isn't like something that just I don't know how to say it. Like, it's not something that one person's saying. Like, it's
Yeah.
multiple people saying like this guy was a fucking agent. He took advantage of wealthy people, important people, and he compromised them. How? With using that, having them sleep with kids. Because, like I said, everybody accepts that once you do that type of stuff with kids, you're like the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
So they could hold that over you. It's kind of like the thing with the shooter that killed Charlie Kirk. Not the actual shooter, but the one that said that he did it.
Mm.
The old man. Did you see that?
No, I did end up seeing. I know we talked about it in one of the
Yeah, we
episodes.
talked about it. Like he was pretty much like saying that he did it, and then they took him to jail. Well, now they charged him with child pornography.
What the fuck?
In the video our podcast, I was like, I want someone to interview him like as soon as possible. Like ask him like,
Yeah,
why
I
would you do
remember
that?
that.
But you can't interview him because they just charged him with child porn. So like, bro, there's a conspiracy where they're like, does he really have child porn? Or is it that they just don't want to release him so that people can't interview him and
Yeah.
really get to the bottom of this? Because apparently, I was watching this one thing. This guy has been at major fucking events. He's been at the Boston bombing. He was there. He called in a fake bomb.
He
The
called in
same
the bomb.
guy was at that event and he called in a fake bomb. He's been at a couple of like major events in the U.S. that he's just always there involved. So like I was watching, I think it was Joe Rogan. They were like, he's insane, and then they were like, yeah, he could be insane, but can he be professionally insane? Where like he paid to do this stuff,
Or he's getting paid to be like the one like playing a part in it, you
playing a
know?
part in it. Cause bro, think about it, bro. Some guy shoots somebody, and the first thing that goes in your head is to pull your pants down and say that you did it, even though you know for a fact you weren't even involved in it. But you do that, and guess now what? Now we don't even know if the killer that really killed that guy is really the killer. I don't know if you've seen, but like a lot of people are coming out saying like we
That
don't,
wasn't him,
they
right?
don't think it's him. It just
The
doesn't go.
22-year-old,
Yes,
right? Yeah, they're
it.
saying.
They're saying that it's really hard to like the facts that they released don't add up.
Yeah.
The fact that he supposedly took apart the gun and put it in his backpack. First off, a rifle don't fit in a backpack the size that he was wearing in the video. So that already goes out the back. There's
Yeah.
videos of like supposedly I don't know if you saw the narrative that it was his grandpa's fucking gun from like World War II.
What?
That was what people were like saying and stuff. That was what the FBI released, and it comes out like that gun kind of looks modern. Like it looks like a modern gun, and like there's a bunch of stuff that just doesn't add up with like the whole story.
And
It's
then the
fucking crazy.
projector too. You know how they supposedly like 3D projector
Mhm.
behind the tent,
Mhm.
and like when they were cleaning up the scene and stuff, instead of leaving everything there was like two people there acting really sus right under the tent where he was, and they ended up zooming in into like I don't know what there's. It's supposed to be like a light or something.
Mhm.
They zoomed in and they searched up that projector, and it's like a 3D projector, like it,
Mhm.
pretty much makes it look real. And like, why would they be taking that off? Like that's evidence,
Yeah.
So they took that apart and they just took it from the scene.
There's a lot of stuff fishy about that
Yeah, and
matter.
then they're saying the bullet didn't come out the way it should have, whatever, So
I've seen so
yeah,
many videos of like supposedly like people zooming on his neck, and there's like stuff that comes like before the shot comes, like stuff comes up to his
I
neck.
mean, maybe also the shot once it goes in, your things just explode everywhere.
Yeah.
So maybe that's true. I don't know. There's so many little like things in
There's so
there.
many inconsistencies.
Remember the people that were doing like signs and stuff too?
Yeah, that was crazy. No one still hasn't got to the bottom of
That's what
that
I'm
shit.
saying,
And the
bro.
worst thing that is that the FBI will come out and say we're gonna research this further.
Bro, how long does
What
it
the
take?
fuck does that mean that
How
you're
long
gonna
does it
research
take?
this further,
And plus,
carnals?
if y'all research it, it don't mean y'all gonna tell us anything.
On my
Y'all gonna
mama, it
tell us
ain't.
what y'all pick and choose.
On my mama, bro. That's one of the things that I don't know if you watched that podcast of Cash Patel and Joe Rogan. He was basically saying like we've released what we have.
What we want to.
He's basically like whatever we have, we've released. He kept like emphasizing like whatever we have, we release. Pretty much opening the door to people to question like, okay, so they don't have everything. There's stuff that's out there that the FBI can't get their hands on for some reason, which I believe because there's a minute. You know how they released the footage of like his jail cell?
Yeah,
There's a minute missing.
that's what I'm saying.
Why the fuck is there a minute missing?
And they try to explain it, but it's like
It's not a good explanation.
they say. They also heard that it happened at the same minute every day. Then this is planned, bro. They knew it was
Yes.
gonna happen at this minute, so they planned it ahead of time.
And they're like, oh, it was a minute. Like someone can't die in a minute. Motherfucker, you don't know.
You
You
don't
don't
know.
know what the fuck could happen in a minute. And one thing that you were telling me about, like, is he actually dead?
I don't think he's dead, bro.
You were telling me that you don't think he's dead.
Think about it, bro. He's a damn near billionaire,
No, he was, but
right?
for a fact.
You have the power, you have leverage over so many people. If they wanted you dead, they would have probably found a way to have you dead because they also have money. You know, if you have a money for island and to bring all these millionaires and some billionaires, you're gonna have the money to exist yourself from existence. You might be the biggest person in the U.S., but if you leave somewhere like say like Panama, Peru, Mexico,
Cuba.
people ain't gonna know you like that.
No, you're right.
Especially like small town people. Oh, who's this white guy? He has money. He came to live in our town, and you help them a little bit. They gonna love you. They ain't gonna know who you are,
Yeah, I think that's very possible.
bro. Look, you know how
But I
if you
think he's dead.
testify against somebody and like it's just a big case, they're like, oh, we'll guarantee you like safety. If the government can guarantee safety for a normal person, they can definitely do it for somebody that has billions of dollars.
And
Where they can
that's
pay
part
it
of
to.
the conspiracy is they're like, okay, so because apparently the the FBI and the like people that were investigating, they wanted to take him to trial. They wanted him to release the stuff. There's probably people higher than them that didn't want that list out
Yeah.
for some reason. For whatever reason, they don't want that
There's
list out.
always some excuse that doesn't add up, and it's because somebody that's always higher isn't allowing it or
Doesn't
is
allow
holding
it. Yeah.
something above somebody. Like they always got leverage on
They
something.
got leverage, bro. It's the craziest thing.
That's what it is, bro. They just
And
got
that
leverage.
dude, that stuff just creates conspiracies and like it opens doors to stuff like I don't know if you've been watching, but a lot of people are starting to like look into Hitler and what he was trying to do with the Jews and stuff. There's some people that are like not justifying it, but they're starting to try to understand that shit, which is the fucking scariest shit,
You know what they say? Don't repeat history.
bro.
Why
I
look
hope
back
not.
into it?
I hope not, bro.
Unless you're researching it to not repeat it.
No.
But why?
Yeah, bro.
Makes
A
no
lot of
sense.
people are like trying to just like the, cause I was telling fuck, I don't know if I want to say his name, but
We'll bleep it out.
yeah, Torta. I was telling Torta, and he was telling me how anti-Semite is a made-up word. Like they made it up. You know what that is? Like hate against Jews and shit like that. And he was telling me that it was made up and stuff, and like how not that Jews are bad, right? But like there's unfortunately some high up. Like if you look at how many rich people there is, how many successful Jewish people there is, it's pretty fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of successful people are Jewish and shit. He was pretty much trying to say like that that Hitler was trying to not allow for that to happen. Because I don't know if Nick Fuentes, I think, even came out. I don't know if you know this guy.
Mm.
He's kind of viral. He has his own little crew thing. He does the beauty people that follow him, but he's wild, bro. He says the N word
On the podcast or what?
on video. Yeah, he uses that bitch openly, and he's white. But he pretty much came out and was saying that basically in Germany during that time, because there's like a bunch of stories of like Nazis burning books, that a lot of those books was transgender books. Because a lot of the first transgender stuff was coming out of Berlin,
Mm.
and
Isn't that Party City type shit?
Berlin.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
maybe,
think that it's like a big party place.
probably, but that guy was pretty much saying like a lot of the stuff that they were pushing back then is what Hitler was going against,
Mm.
and if you look at it now, a lot of those stuff are being pushed now.
Mm-hmm.
Transgender, which is cool. Like you could like whatever you want and stuff. But I think when you start incorporating it with kids, it starts to get a little weird. Like when you start not like overly doing it, but like growing up, did you see much like gay
Wait,
stuff?
let me hold you there. I know where you're going at with it. I just saw a Facebook post, right?
Okay.
About a lady saying, "Oh, I'm never gonna watch Netflix again,
Mm.
or I'm never gonna let my kids watch Netflix again because one of the shows that they had like it was a kids show,
Mm.
and one of the kids in there was transgender or something,
Mm.
you know." And it's like, oh, I can't believe they're putting their stuff into kids shows. Like, what are they trying to show my kids? So it creates like whole controversy in the comments, you know?
Crazy, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, I understand. I wouldn't want my kids to watch that because again, it's like, why even look into it as a kid? It maybe
Yeah.
when you're
When you're
older,
older, when you know what you want to do,
yeah. But
like
like
why
as
are you
kids,
trying to
bro,
influence
as
them to
kids,
do
let
that?
them grow. As kids, whatever gender they grow, they were
Gay
born
people are
as.
gonna be gay regardless if you
Yeah.
teach them or not. They're gonna like you're born with your orientation that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people, a lot of people that grow up to be gay, they knew they were gay when they were little.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You know
For
what I'm
most
saying?
cases that I've seen, especially in movies, bro, it's like, oh, like they always go to flashbacks of like when they were a little kid.
Yeah,
Something when they were like little kid happened. They're like, oh, just tracks back.
yeah, they get attracted to something else that other people don't. But I agree with that because one of these aunts that I used to talk to, she was telling us that she would put on a show for her kid, and it's like on YouTube or some shit like that, and it's like an hour long, but they split them into like different segments and
Mm.
shit. One of the segments was heavily involved with that gay stuff, and like she was like, "Why?" She's like, "I'm never like letting my child watch that stuff again. Like, why would they even put that in there?" And it's conveniently like you know how like it's an hour 15-minute video.
Mm-hmm.
It's like at the 40-minute mark. Where
Mm.
usually parents will like turn it on, watch the first 10 minutes, be like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. They leave it on, they go do their own thing, let their kids stay there.
Makes sense.
She was like, I just walked in and I started seeing it on the TV, and I was like, what the fuck? Like that's not what I put on.
Yeah,
And she realized like, oh, it's the same fucking video. It's just they conveniently put it later in the video.
they're trying to push it, bro.
They are trying to push it, bro, and it's so weird, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Once you start like pushing your agenda on people, it's kind of weird, bro. Like,
Right.
why? What do you gain from it?
Yeah.
What do people gain from like? Cause okay, you could be gay, right? Let's say you're gay.
Nah, let's not say I'm gay, but
No. I'm not saying
imagine
you.
somebody's
I'm
gay.
saying in general, like someone's gay. Not you, obviously. God, my bad. I'm saying like in general, someone's gay, right? Um, you're not gonna have kids because you can't, right?
But people like that. People, oh, I want to adopt a kid with another guy. Like that's
Yeah.
what gay people kind of like think about it though.
I guess, bro. But the thing is, like, you look at China and all these places that like are kind of going down because like people aren't having kids and stuff. And for some reason, that's not over there. Like, you don't really hear about China being pushing those
Yeah.
LGBT ideologies over there, and yet they're not having kids. So imagine over here where like people were having kids. Now it's like really low. Like a lot of people aren't having kids, bro. Not only because of that. Obviously, there's people that like they focus on their career instead. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
everything's changing too.
everything's changing, but I guess my point was like, if you start pushing that type of stuff, you kind of take away from other stuff
Yeah, in the big picture.
in the big picture. Like, you're starting to lose like family, kids, like shit like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's really dumb to push that type of stuff, especially if it's not gonna. It's not a negative or a positive. I feel like you don't really gain nothing from it.
Yeah, I mean, especially like us,
Like
we
making
don't see a difference really. Besides, they get talked about a little bit more.
making Buzz Lightyear like one of those characters. Like, what the fuck do you need to make that shit for?
Yeah, bro.
Like, bro, watching Toy Story as a kid, that shit was like one of the best like
Why change
movies.
it?
Watching
Yeah.
it,
Why change it? Why try to twist it?
why try to twist it just to fit an ideology?
Yeah.
Like, people already have that ideology. It's not like, and everybody accepts it now. Like, if you're
Do your
gay, like,
thing. Do your
do
thing.
your
That's
thing,
it,
bro. Like,
bro.
no one gives a fuck,
Right?
bro. Do you, bro? Shit, you want to suck a dick? Go ahead, bro. Do you, my boy? I don't give a fuck. Just don't come around me with that shit.
That shit. I feel you,
But
bro.
yeah, I feel like there's a lot of crazy shit like that, right, in the world.
Yeah, bro.
Um, what else do we want to talk about? I think
Yeah, bro. Switch up the topic. Let's not end the pod with some gay shit.
some gay shit. We don't we're not homophobes.
No homophobes.
Do you?
Just like
Do you? We don't give a fuck. But you want to talk about a little bit about the fights that just got announced?
some UFC fights.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll just bring up the good ones that are coming up. You want to see?
I think Aspinall versus Gone. Me and Kevin got $20 going on it.
Potentially.
Oh yeah, we didn't shake hands. He didn't want to shake hands.
Yeah, I don't want to shake hands yet because Ghana can shit the bed too.
He can't shit the bed. Yeah, bro. Why do you think that he could win? You were telling me it's because they're the same size and stuff, right?
No, he's good though. As a fighter,
No,
he's
he is a
good.
good
Like
fighter.
he used to be like the hype man until I think Ngannou fucked him up.
Fuck him up.
But he was good. He moved good. He fought good. But John Jones, different level. Tom Aspinall,
You don't think he's on that level?
I still don't believe in
Dude,
him,
he
bro.
does it. He really does it. Kevin really does not believe in
I
Aspinall,
don't,
bro.
bro. I watched his like highlights coming back from his knee injury. It's like, yeah, bro, you're winning fast. But it's not some like big ass guys, you know. It's not like the top dogs, in my opinion. And so I gotta see something from him. And maybe Gane, if it is a good fight, and Gane does fucking fight like a man this time,
You got
he'll
Gane.
prove something to me.
You got. Oh, you're saying like if Aspinall beats a good
Yeah,
Gane,
if
then
it's a
it
good
proves something to
fight
you.
and proves
Okay.
it, because I mean he hasn't gotten to a war. And
That's one thing about
that's what
him.
I'm
He doesn't
saying,
really
bro.
see
You need
second
a really
rounds
good guy, like a really good fighter, to go to war
to
with.
test
He
you.
hasn't gone to war with somebody that's like gonna hold up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. He just hasn't proved it to me. Even though he has what 8 fights in the world.
Nah, he has a
9?
lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, he hasn't lost in a minute, but like I need to see more.
You need to see more. I respect it. I think see, I've been watching him before he got hurt, cause he used to train with Darren Till.
Mm,
You remember when Darren Till was coming up,
yeah,
bro? I thought he was gonna be the GOAT,
thought so,
bro.
bro.
And
With
he
the
just
two
got beat.
brothers.
When he got beat by Woodley, it was like, fuck. I really wanted him to be good, but he just wasn't good. But I saw Aspinall back then, and one thing about that just stands out about him, bro, is how fast he is for his size.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Gon is the same size as him, punching wise, I would say that the Aspinall's faster. Kicking wise, though, which is gonna be a good test for Aspinall because if Gon finds that range of his where he's just bouncing back and forth,
Yeah,
throws that kick up and shit, it's gonna be a hard fight. But you also gotta think about John Jones took that guy down like nothing, like
yeah, but Tom
nothing.
Aspinall don't
He
fight
got that
that way.
wrestling in him, bro.
Yeah, but that's once they're on the ground. You know, John Jones, like, he pretty much handled him and just did whatever he wanted
Yeah.
to the right spot to just choke him out. I don't think Tom Aspinall was on that level in that grappling game.
Okay.
But standing up,
You can knock anybody out.
dude, that's not gonna be easy day for Gone.
It's not. If you
Nah.
get hit once, you get down. That's the
Yeah.
thing with Curtis Blades. You hit him like barely grazed him and he dropped him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a banger. They're not gonna want to wrestle. I don't think so.
No, you think they're gonna stand and bang?
Yeah.
I think if Aspinall wants to get an easy win, he tries to wrestle.
He tries, yeah, but I
But
don't
I think
think
he's
they
gonna
want
go
to
for a
show that.
knockout. One thing I like about him, bro, is that because you don't watch the like YouTubes and shit like that, right?
Which
Do
one?
you ever watch like UFC fighters YouTubes, like Michael
No, their channels.
Page,
I watch Mighty Mouse.
Israel Adesanya? You don't watch Israel?
No, I haven't.
Israel has a good YouTube
He has a
channel.
good
I
one?
like his backstage stuff when he goes to UFC events. It's pretty cool. It's
Okay.
interesting. But Aspinall has one too himself. Talks about openly about his fear. Like he's okay with being scared. And a lot of fighters don't. Like they're like, I'm not scared. Like why would I be scared?
I remember him talking about that with John Jones. Like, yeah, I'm scared of him.
I'm
but,
scared
like,
of him,
that's
but
what
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
That's one thing he's like, I've accepted that I'm scared, but it's my biggest superpower because I'm so concentrated while I'm in it. And I realized that sometimes, like when I used to play, I'd be like not scared, but like I knew we were gonna play a hard team. And bro, I don't know about you, but my dad was always at my games. So the fear of my dad getting chewing me out after the game would always make me like play my hardest. So I imagine fighting, bro, especially because his dad is like his corner man. Like he's with him always.
Yeah.
Him being scared pushes him to like be that good. But you also gotta think about it like so when he fought, did you remember when he fought Pavlovich, right?
No, I did not. It's been a minute.
So when he first won the interim belt,
Okay.
he was supposedly hurt because he took it on short notice and his back was fucked up. His fear, like, I feel like a lot of people would crack. Like when you know you're injured and shit,
Yeah.
like you obviously go into it a little bit like, oh fuck, I'm kind of hurt. Like apparently a lot of people going like hurt, like Pereira versus Ankalaev in the first one.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's pretty common though.
Nah, a lot of people pull
Yeah,
up with
fighting camp
injuries.
is long, bro.
It's really hard, bro.
It's gonna be impossible to come out without a little injury.
It's
and
so
shit.
hard. The one person that you could like look back at it and then be like, oh yeah, they're pretty close to it was Max. Because remember, I don't know if you know, but Max would stop. He stopped sparring.
Oh yeah, he don't spar, right?
He don't spar during training, which is so smart, bro.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, most of your injuries are from sparring.
Yeah, you getting
'Cause you're
hit.
going so fucking hard and shit.
Like TJ Dillashaw.
Bro, perfect example, bro. That's somebody that went to war at the gym and just outworked himself.
Bro, this guy was having his shoulder popped in and out throughout a fight, bro. He was popping it back in and shit.
Dude, how tough can you be? Bro, one of the most gangstest thing for me, bro, is Michael Bisping.
Cause of his eye.
Because of his fucking eye, bro. He knew his eye was like he couldn't see out of it, bro. So you're telling me like, okay, look, when you're fighting and shit, you get poked in the eye. That hurts, right? But imagine going into the fight already basically poked your fucking eye out. You can't even see from it.
Yeah.
And you're fighting with 50% of your eye, of your vision. Like, bro, that's next level shit, bro. And have you seen where like he would memorize the eye vision test? Like he remember like
He would
each
remember
row and
that.
shit like that, so he could pass. Which is so
Mm,
like imagine
crazy.
being that
That's determination, bro.
wanting to fight that
Yeah.
bad that you will fucking go around basically your life, bro. Because you could lose your life fighting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, bro. I don't know if you saw him versus Calvin Gastelum in his last fight.
They get fucked up.
Got knocked the fuck out, bro. Knocked the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, I does something to you.
And you got to think about it, bro. He had just lost to George St. Pierre like a couple months before that. He got choked the fuck out. I think that's one of the most gangster stuff. Kamaru Usman not having no knees, still fighting like a fucking dog
Bro, I heard
though.
he couldn't even go down the stairs.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. That you have to go backwards because your knees hurt you that bad. That's like another level of like
That's a different human.
another
bro.
type of tough.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I feel like sometimes I'm hell no, bro. I don't
Bro,
think
with soccer, bro, I feel like my legs
my
are
bro's foot is fucked up right now,
my
bro.
foot's fucked up, and I feel like I'm like, fuck, man, I can't even walk no more. I'm just lay down.
Imagine like you're hurt, right? And on the Friday you gotta fight. You got a fight coming up, Kev. Even though your foot hurts, man up, bro. Because on Saturday you're going to war. That's what those fuckers go through, bro. That's fucking crazy that they do that shit, bro. I think that's what I wish and hope and pray that those fuckers start getting paid.
Yeah.
Like that fighters start
I
getting
get you.
paid because I feel like
Government
maybe I'm a
blocks,
little biased.
everything.
Yeah, hopefully, but I'm a little biased. But bro, I don't see anything else as exciting as
UFC.
UFC.
Yeah.
Boxing is cool. It's cool. But that Canelo Crawford fight was not better than what's a good fight that we saw recently. Yuri versus Khalil.
Dude,
Like,
banger.
bro, come on. You can't tell me that this fight that was 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes, because he got knocked out in
It
the
was a little
third.
bit earlier.
Yeah, he got knocked out in the third. Maybe like 12 minutes. The Canelo fight was what? The whole fucking fight was 25, 30 minutes. That first 10 minutes was way better than the whole fight of Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, like, it's Canelo and shit like that, but it just wasn't.
Not the same.
Do you think it's just like it's not as much action?
Yeah, probably. And also, it's like, you know, I don't know. Boxing's been around for the longest.
For the longest, bro.
Maybe we're just ready to see something new.
Maybe,
And
bro.
that's not
But
even that's new. It's just like, just it doesn't stop getting better, bro. It gets better and
bro,
better.
it keeps evolving.
Yeah,
I think
it
that's
keeps
what's the
getting
one
better.
thing. Like boxing is boxing.
It
You know what I'm
stayed as
saying?
boxing.
Like there's outliers. There's Usyk who's fucking a heavyweight that moves like a fucking
Hmm.
lightweight. Like
You got your
and you're not.
exceptions
There's
everywhere.
exceptions, right? But in UFC, there's a lot of fucking
And then every
exceptions.
year, someone new comes in.
Someone new's coming in. They know why contender
Like,
series
bro, out of nowhere, Marab came in, swept everybody.
swept everybody.
Out of anywhere, Volt came in,
Swept
swept everyone.
everyone.
And now Taporia swept
Swept
everyone. That's what I'm
everybody.
saying, bro. There's you never know. Sean O'Malley got so close to doing. I mean, he
Yeah.
did, but then he
He had
lost
his
it.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, but like somebody comes in and takes over. In boxing, it's like
The
you have
same
your
people.
people for the longest, and then his name is out, and it's like, oh well, he's also been here for the longest, and then he just,
Gets a little
it's
bit of shine.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's
you're
how I
right.
think I fuck with UFC. It's like it's a lot of stuff moving around. You don't have certain weight classes too. It's not a
Yeah.
bunch.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
I'm saying
A
you
lot
got
of people want to change that, but I think it's perfect, bro.
that's perfect.
I think it's perfect, bro.
Or they should do like how to do it like champion versus champion, but like for a different belt, somewhere in between type shit.
Yeah, I guess like maybe like 185 and 205 they could meet like at 195.
Yeah, or like I don't know. It shouldn't even be like a different weight class. It should be like just like a different title,
Mm,
like a open weight title.
open weight title. I guess they were trying to do that with the BMF, but they kind of just left it at 155, 145.
Yeah, I mean, cause those fighters are around the same weight classes. They can move into open weight.
For some reason, everyone talks about and says that the 155 division is the best division.
I mean, you gotta look at it. You're right in the middle. Like you're gonna have fast people, but they're strong as hell,
That they can knock each
and
other out.
they drop a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So
Most
they're.
of those fuckers are like 170,
That's what I'm
180.
saying. There's some big people.
Bro, I was thinking about myself physically, like as a fighter, if I fought. Bro, I'm tall and shit, right? But I ain't built like fucking Adonis. Like I'm working out right now, so like
Yeah.
I got muscle now. But like I can only imagine dropping 20, 30 pounds to fight Justin Gaethje. Fuck that. Or Taporia, bro. Even though I'm way taller than Taporia, that guy's
Yeah.
just bone is probably like twice as mine, bro. Just fuck that, dude. So I was
Nah,
thinking if
bro.
I was to fight, I'd try to go down to like 135. Like just
You're gonna be
lose.
like Sean O'Malley, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine I have to fight Sean O'Malley or like Cheeto Vera.
Marab.
Fuck, or Marab, bro. Like, fuck that, bro. Like, who the fuck wants to be a fighter, bro?
Imagine me fighting Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, bro. That's like the perfect fight for you, too. Because you guys are the same size.
Yeah,
That
it'd
guy
be
would
perfect fight
fuck
for me.
you
I'm
up,
getting my
though.
ass whooped in the first 10.
No, he'd whoop your ass quick, bro.
Hell yeah,
Quick as
bro.
hell,
He can
bro.
pick and choose what he want to do to
Bro,
me.
that's someone that I feel like we could train with, though. Because he's not a dick.
Oh yeah, bro, he's a cool as guy.
He's a cool ass guy,
Mhm.
bro. Like, he wouldn't,
Oh,
he wouldn't, like, try to hurt you and shit. I think there's Well, when's fall break? It's coming up, right?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I was thinking about going over there.
Yeah, bro. We'll set up. I mean, all we need is to make sure the mics
Yeah, make sure
and
the
then the
mics.
background. I mean, if you guys fuck with it, we can do different backgrounds sometimes.
Yeah,
Different
he
places.
has a crib over there in Columbus that he has a whole basement that we were thinking about. Like, well, he was telling about
Yeah.
that we could turn into a studio, which would be pretty cool. Have a little two setups because we were thinking about like indie overall is probably gonna be easier to access more like known people.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of people
A lot of
too.
people that we could like talk to and bring on the pod. So we have a lot of stuff coming up. I brought Kevin today to my campus, IUSB, trying to like convince him to come over here for the spring. So I feel like as if we could have Kevin here in town, this podcast thing is gonna be really easy to do because like we hang out all the time. Um, Fortunately, we have a good spot where we're allowed to film, and I was telling Kevin before we even started filming. Um, I have we were trying to get my dad to bed so that we could have nobody up so that there's no noise.
Yeah.
So like we have a good support group that kind of like last time we were filming, remember? They were upstairs. All my parents and their friends were both being quiet so that we could film.
Yeah, type shit.
So like that was pretty cool. Like we have people that are like understanding that it needs to be quiet while we do these podcasts.
Yeah, and like my dad too. Like he don't like when I go out late, even though I'm grown and shit, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Fernando's. We're gonna do a pod tonight. He's like, oh, for real? Like you guys doing another one? So like they kind of like that we be doing this in a way, you know. It's kind of cool that we got like some type of support. It's not like, oh yeah, like hurry up making an episode, but like
no.
do what you
Or
do
even
what you
like
want.
let me pay for it.
Yeah, you know.
Just support it.
Yeah, just support it.
That's
Show
all
that
you
you
need
fuck
though.
with us. That's it.
Oh mama, that's all I need. We'll leave it on that though.
Yeah, just show you fuck with us. We don't want an extra.
Just support, just watch the videos and shit. It's cool when I
Okay.
see our friends watching our videos. Like Isaac Lilly last time had it up on his barbershop. He was watching it.
Type shit. My
And
brother brings it up. Yo, I saw your podcast. It was funny when you talked about this.
yeah, that's dope
No?
as fuck. Yeah, Pa was telling me, he's like, bro, why'd you have to snitch out Moha?
Yeah, type shit,
I was like,
bro.
bro, it's just a good story, bro. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it creates conversations too, you know?
Yeah, bro. I feel like, especially since we're all cool, I feel like, especially when we all hang out, I feel like
Especially,
it's,
bro, when you talk to us, if you watch us, you start getting to know us. You start knowing what kind of how we joke around and who we joke around
yeah.
about. So it adds more to it.
Yeah, you guys are slowly but surely gonna get a lot of aspects of our life,
So I feel like we haven't even broken our shell yet, bro.
bro.
Like
We
I
haven't,
know for
bro.
a fact y'all haven't even seen me talk the way I always do, like laugh the way I do, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
we haven't even shown that yet, bro. We're pretty crazy, bro. We say retarded and shit like that.
yeah.
Like we wild, bro. But we just know not to go all out until we got
And it's
something.
also us. I feel like maybe we still need more camera time.
Yeah,
We'll break
we're
out of our
starting building
shell.
up.
Like we want to do some vlogging type of stuff in the future.
Yeah,
That requires a lot of like
being open
that
to
shit.
do stuff like that. One thing I also someone was telling me like you guys talk about the same stuff every time. I can't get into it. I don't like the UFC and shit like that. And I was
Yeah.
thinking, I was like, dude, that's so true. Like we do that, but it's not because like we don't have anything else to talk about, but it just happens to be a really big aspect in our life
Mhm.
that we enjoy watching UFC, and it's just the time frame is always like, oh, the fights are this weekend. What are we talking about? Why would we not talk
They
about
happen
it?
so often now.
And we don't film every week, so like we just always like to talk about it.
Yeah.
It just
But
it's part
and
of
also we're not together as much right now because obviously I'm over there, you know.
yeah.
So like once we come into town, we have some plans that we want to do. We start making plans while we're both here. We have more to talk about for you
Bro,
guys,
it's so crazy. I feel like when we hang out and shit, ideas just flow.
right? Like we'll just be hanging out. It's like, yo, what about this?
Like,
Type
bro,
shit, you
we
know?
literally planned telling the story of the Mexican pilot. Literally, like last night, we were talking on the
Mhm.
phone. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna tell you about the story.
Type shit, bro. It just ideas come and go,
Yeah,
and gotta present them to you guys.
yeah, we're just gonna go for it. I think that's the motto. Just go for it.
Just go for it. Just gotta press record.
Just press record. On my mama.
I hear that in some videos, bro.
Just
We
press
gotta press
record.
record.
Yeah, buddy.
But
I
we'll leave it
bet.
off of that. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in like always, and thank you guys for fucking with us.
Hell yeah, thank you.
So